Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kristen. Today I'm guiding you through a root chakra yin yoga practice. And the root chakra is our energy center that's stored at the base of our spine, and it holds our vital life force energy. It governs our feet, our knees, our legs, our skeletal system, and our blood. And when this energy center is imbalanced, we feel embodied, grounded, strong, and safe on the earth. And when there's emotions of fear or an anxiety that are stuck in our system, this can create an imbalance in this energy center and lead to feeling ungrounded, unsafe, and fearful. So the yoga practice is like a medicine for the energy body, and it can help bring our root chakra back into balance with some simple asanas and opening through this part of our body. So we're going to get started today in a comfortable seated position, resting one palm on top of the other and letting your palms cradle just below the navel center to the pelvis. Closing your eyes. And becoming aware of the simple movement of your breath. Moving in through your nose and moving out. And drawing your attention to the base of your spine and to the pelvic floor. Imagining in this space a red glowing sphere of light. And each time that you inhale, this red sphere of light expands, nourishing every cell in your body. And with each breath out, letting go of fear, anxiety. Inhaling the color red, the vital life force energy. Exhaling your thoughts. And simply becoming aware today of how your vital life force energy feels. Noticing the circulation of energy through your feet, your legs. Bringing your hands to your heart center. Taking a deep breath in. Exhaling with open mouth. And we'll begin our practice in our first posture, coming first into Hero's Pose. Bringing your knees hip distance apart and resting your hips back down onto your heels. Take a moment here, stretching through the tops of your feet, feeling your shoulders relaxed over your hips and your head over your pelvis, letting the bones drop down towards the earth and feeling this earthy quality in your body. Saying to yourself, I am grounded, I am rooted, I am stable. And then folding forward from the hip crease, resting the lower abdomen to the tops of your thighs. Your forehead can either rest on the ground or onto a prop, or stacking one palm on top of the other. Bringing some gentle massage to the lower abdomen.
into the elimination system of the body. Breathing in the color red. Exhaling to let go. And feeling into the deeper symbolism of this posture of child's pose. Our root chakra develops when we're in the womb. And is sustained by our mother's life force energy, helping us to feel secure and safe and nourished. And in the same way, can you feel this loving connection to Mother Earth? Deepening into your posture, perhaps bringing the arms alongside your body with the palms facing up and feeling more into this primary curve through the spine. We'll bring our fingertips under our shoulders and let's roll up along the spine. As the heart lifts, take a breath. Shift your weight forward off of your heels and tuck your toes underneath you, widen through the toes. Gradually begin to rest the weight of your hips back to your heels and walk your palms to the tops of your thighs, opening up through the soles of the feet. So if this feels too intense at any time through this hold, you can shift your weight forward and bring your fingertips back to the ground. We won't hold here for too long. Finding your head over your pelvis, nice long spine. Feeling that pathway of energy from the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha, all the way up to the crown of the head. You can even draw your pelvic floor up on the in-breath and softly releasing on the out-breath. And a couple more times, inhaling, drawing the pelvic floor up, gently waking up the energy at the root chakra, muladhara chakra, and exhale to relax. One more time, full breath in. Muladhara chakra activated through Mula Bandha root lock. And then exhale and relax the pelvic floor. And then let's fold forward. You're probably feeling that's really intense through the feet and ankles and shin bones, and you can just tap that out. Feeling that flush of heat and energy from your feet. And then we're coming into a standing forward fold. You can walk your feet and your palms towards each other. Nice deep bend through your knees. So again, your lower abdomen is resting on top of the thigh. So you're getting that compression to the lower organs. And you can always stack lots of props underneath your palms if you need more lower back support. Widen through your feet here and shift the weight of your body forward and back. Eventually bringing the weight of the body right over the soles of your feet, rooting downward into the four corners of your feet. Knees relax and unlock. Body rooted, energy sinking down. Feeling the tissue through the backs of your legs and starting to open up those little rivers of energy through the leg lines. Just like a root system connecting your first energy center to the energy of Mother Earth. And this first energy center is the storehouse of your vital energy that brings energy to all of the other chakras along the spine. So we need this chakra to be open so all of the chakras can receive prana. Perhaps you're holding opposite elbows here, bringing a little bit more pull to the spine. And noticing how it feels to stand on the earth. Noticing if the ground below you feels stable and firm. Perhaps feeling into the backs of your knees and the tissue at the backs of the knees starting to open up and become spacious. The tissue through the backs of your thighs. Tailbone curling up to the sky. Looking forward to the top of your mat, and step your right foot forward and draw down to your left knee. Pad your left knee with a blanket or a block. So make sure you have some extra cushioning on your back knee and you're a few inches in front of the kneecap. You can untuck your back toes. We'll start by bringing our palms to either side of the front ankle. It's also great to use a stack of books or blocks under your palms if you feel a lot of strain through the lower back or the hips. This is baby dragon pose. Can you feel your left hip flexor beginning to stretch and open as you drop deeper into your right hip? And as you're ready, you can walk your right toes over towards the right edge of your mat so that you can bring your right arm to the inner leg line. Perhaps turning your right toes to the corner of the mat. Breathing here. You can add props under each palm now, maybe a bolster to give you more support. Feeling an opening through the groin and the hip.
And if you are feeling a little bit more open here, as an option, you can flex your right foot and then come to the blade of the right foot, your right knee wings open to the side of the room. And please make sure this feels okay for your knee and that you can keep that right foot flexed to protect the knee. And breathing here. Breathing in the color red. Breathing out any fearful thoughts or anxious thoughts that keep you ungrounded. You can take your right palm to your right thigh, slide the palm down away from the knee, gently lift the heart as you rotate towards the right. We'll take our last few breaths here. And then we'll unwind back to center. Your right knee moves back over the ankle, foot flat to the floor. Shift both hips back behind you. Bring your right leg behind you. And you can stay on all fours or you can tuck your toes and press back into downward dog, pedaling your feet, taking a couple of breaths. And then we'll come down to the left side, bringing your left foot forward in front of you, walking your back knee back and cushioning your back knee. Bringing your palms to either side of the ankle and lengthen the abdomen slightly on top of the thigh. So you're still getting that compression to the organs of the body. Hips hanging towards the earth. And if you'd like to move a little bit deeper, you can walk your left foot to the edge of your mat, left palm to the inner leg line, taking your toes open to the corner of the mat. Breathing in the color red into the pelvis. Saying to yourself, I am rooted, I am grounded, I am stable, I am strong. I am here now, anchored in the present moment. Just like a strong, powerful tree. You might wing the knee open, going a little bit deeper. Perhaps finding a little twist to the left. And slowly returning back to center, placing your foot back to the ground, shifting both hips back nice and slow. Coming to all fours or pressing into downward dog. And from downward dog, we're going to revisit an inversion, stepping the foot forward, coming back to dangling posture. Again, deep bend through your knees, folding forward, widen through your toes, head hanging down. And this time we'll open a little bit through the shoulders as well. So you can take a hold of a strap, or you can bring your palms to your sacrum, interlace your fingers, and extend the knuckles to the sky. Letting the energy begin to draw up along the spine. Perhaps feeling some heat moving up along the spine. And we'll take a few more breaths here. Bringing your hands back down to the ground. And we're going to be moving into squat posture. So this is a really great posture for the first chakra. It's very grounding, and it helps to bring the energy of the body down towards the earth. So take your feet wider than your hips. You can turn your toes to the corner of the mat if you'd like. It really depends on how your bones are shaped through your legs. And then we'll squat down, and I recommend adding a folded blanket or even a bolster underneath your heels. You can even add a cushion or support under your tailbone if you'd like that extra support in this posture. This can be quite an intense posture for us. So try to draw the weight back into your heels, bringing your arm bones to the inner leg lines, and lengthen up along the spine. Find that full length from the pelvic floor all the way up to the crown of the head. And you can bring your hands to your heart center, lifting the chest into your palms. Maybe closing your eyes here and breathing. Gently hugging the thigh bones into the arm bones. Feeling the base of the spine sinking deeper towards the earth. Feeling into the gravitational pull. And imagine, again, that sphere of red light at the pelvic floor, growing brighter as you inhale feeling the warmth of the light, and breathing in those qualities of earth, strength, stability, safety. And for your last breath or two, let the whole body round forward, head dropping to the ground. You can keep some support underneath you, walking your fingertips behind you and resting the hips onto your prop. Let's rock our knees from side to side, rolling over each hip. Taking breaths. And then come back through center and now extend your legs into straddle, into Dragonfly Pose, adding any cushioning you need underneath your knees and adding support in front of you. You can support your abdomen and your forehead, or perhaps just your forehead. Relaxing your toes and folding forward, going a little bit deeper into your leg lines. Upper body relaxed. Your attention resting at the pelvic floor, at the base of the spine, into the sphere of red light.
And taking another couple of breaths. And then several more breaths to roll up. Pausing for a moment as you lift. And again, feeling that red light flowing upwards along the spine to the crown of your head. Inhaling, lifting the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Energy draws up the spine. Exhaling, releasing the pelvic floor. A couple more times, inhaling, drawing the pelvic floor upwards. Red energy draws up the spine. And as you exhale and release, feel that energy disperse through the blood, the bones of the body. And one more time, full breath in. Exhaling. Let's open our eyes. And we'll come into Sphinx Pose, working deeper into the sacrum. So we'll rest our pelvis onto the floor, coming onto our stomach, bending at the forearms, bringing the elbows just underneath the shoulders. You can always slide the palms a bit further forward if you need to reduce the curve through the spine. And feeling now into the secondary curve along the spine. Relaxing the soles of your feet open. Legs heavy. Pelvis connected to the earth, into the earth energy. Solid, stable, and rooted in your body. And can you imagine in your mind's eye your whole body filled with the color red? Red light through every cell of your body, revitalizing your body. Taking a couple more breaths, you can broaden a little bit more across the heart. Exhaling, widen your elbows, stack your palms, roll out. Slide one knee along the floor towards your armpit, resting your lower back. Relaxing that leg down and sliding the opposite knee along the floor towards the armpit. Feeling the circulation of energy. And from here, thread one arm underneath you and flip onto your back. Hug both knees to your chest. Take a big breath here. And exhale to round your spine. Let your head rest back. Bring your feet to the floor. And wing your knees open. Bring the soles of your feet together. Slide your heels away from the groin. Bring your awareness into the pelvic floor and the sphere of red light. Expanding on the in-breath. Dispersing through the body on the exhalation. And feeling the warmth of this red light moving from the base of the spine, up along the spine, to the crown of your head. And just like a waterfall from the crown of your head down into the heart, the deepest tissue layer of your body, bringing the vital energy of the root chakra, of earth energy, into the heart space. Let's take a few more conscious breaths here. On your in-breath, inhale and expand through the abdomen. Breath widens up into your chest. Exhaling with open mouth. Inhaling, expanding your belly. Breath rises into your rib cage. Exhaling with open mouth. And one more time. Whole body connected to the earth. You can bring your palms to the outer thighs, help your knees back in towards each other, and then we'll roll over to one side of the body and all the way up to a seated position. Crossing one shin bone in front of the other and resting your palms again into the pelvis, closing your eyes. And noticing how it feels to be grounded into your body, into your physical body. To feel at home in your physical body.
and having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Namaste.